this is a little bit of an awkward start. And I forgot to have the music back on. But hey everyone, welcome to the live stream for Gameoverse 2009. Just waiting for some more people to show up before we start getting the stream underway. Hey JMR, welcome to the chat. Hey Rush. Nice to see you as well. Welcome to the chat, everyone. I can't believe... I'm doing very good, Adal, today. As I've been really excited to do this for a minute, but today we're checking out Gameoverse's 2009 series. I just can't believe how close we are getting towards May now, with only having about 2 weeks left till we reach May 1st, and then it's just, wow. Because I know with the Amazing Digital Circus's finale coming up, it's gonna be big to see Glitch's 4th series coming to an end, but also with the start of their 7th one coming up. Yep, Gameoverse is one of Glitch's latest pilots that's coming out, Rush. But I have been so excited for this ever since I seen the teaser trailer starting for Gameoverse back at the beginning of this year. It's just had me so hyped to see what this new pilot's gonna have in store, especially since it's not the first ever Glitch, well, I shouldn't say Glitch production series that isn't an original idea, but rather goes way back to 2009, with having a series even before its remake even planned out to start with. That honestly has me quite curious when seeing just how the original was before seeing the remake's pilot coming out. As with the, and I know I've said this before, but with the finale of The Amazing Digital Circus coming up, it has me quite excited to see what's going to be in store for this newest series for Glitch. Especially when thinking after the finale for The Amazing Digital Circus, that we'll still be having Glitch's 2 other series, The Gaslight District and Knights of Guinevere, getting new episodes. Which, while we haven't had, well, because I know Gaslight District got its greenlit announcement and Knights of Guinevere, haven't really heard much on Gaslight District. Well, besides last year with hearing the episodes, stuff that's going to go on in its future episodes. Oh, I think it's Tyson. Okay, JMR, are you going to watch Digital Summer? I will be going to see the premiere. I haven't announced anything yet due to... because I didn't want to announce anything publicly yet on the community post due to not having seen episodes 7 and 8 yet, but believe me, I heard that it was coming for the premiere, because believe me, with spoilers, I tend to go blind if I see anything. I know, because believe me, those eyes got me when looking at that thumbnail, Rush. Yes, you are making the puppets. Cat. That is awesome. You are gonna have to show me some of the puppets you're making later. Oh. But when getting down into more of Gameoverse's history as a series, going back to the original, the series was originally intended to be called Champions of Gameoverse, or Egoraptor Talks to Himself, and to have 3 episodes. Because when looking at the playlist itself, you can see that Gameoverse did expand beyond just 3 episodes, with having a 4th episode. Which was honestly pretty interesting to see how far stuff went, especially with Rubber Ross expanding more upon the series afterwards. But the series would start production on January 22nd, 2009, when Ross had an idea for a sarcastic take on a mini-series inspired by things from his child for Playboy. At the time, Playboy really wanted people to create shows, and Rubber Ross participated in that. But it wouldn't be until November 11th, 2009, Rubber Ross would finish creating a 4-episode series on YouTube titled Gameoverse. The episodes were first uploaded to Gamer Tonight, and then they were uploaded on YouTube. On March 6th, 2010, Rubber Ross reposted all the episodes on Newgrounds titled Gameoverse, and on December 18th, 2013, Rubber Ross reposted all 4 episodes of the series onto YouTube again, after deleting the 2009 YouTube videos. Rubber Ross said he was working on another episode in 2010, but then he and Aaron started writing a sequel spin-off series with the same name in 2014. On October 12th, 2017, Rubber Ross talked about the series on Super Megacast Podcast episode 64. However, it was put on hiatus in 2020 due to him no longer working for Game Grumps. As this is just interesting to see how much history there is when it comes down to the series itself, with how Rubber Ross wanted to continue it, but due to a lot of stuff happening, he wasn't really able to go farther past with episode 4. As I'm pretty excited when checking out the original episodes, especially when noting the fact that there are some of Gameoverse's original characters that were seen in the remakes trailer. Alright, so enough of the detailed history of Gameoverse's evolution into its remake for now. But for now, let's get into the streaming room. Okay, now let me just... Okay. Okay. And we are ready to... Okay. Sorry, I'm taking a minute, everyone. But I'm just getting set up. But let me know in the... let me know in the live chat in case you can't hear anything well. I'm just gonna get the volume, make sure it's all good. And then subtitles, cannot forget that again. I swear, it's been a running joke of me forgetting subtitles, but I swear, I've been trying to get better. Okay, and... I'm just trying to get the live chat pulled up so I can see it in case you guys can't hear anything. Okay, because mostly I don't got a test audio video for this, because this, we're just winging it. JMR. Alright. So now we are ready to start the original Gameoverse series. Oh, but before that, a little bit of the description read. Gobbles and Flappers are summoned to save the Gameoverse. Okay, so little edit. Other than the name and maybe 3 characters, this series has nothing to do with the new one. I haven't done development. It's a total reboot. Nice little edit there for people who are looking into Gameoverse's past. Alright, so now we are really getting into this. And initiating the countdown. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's do this. Rubber Ross Ninja Classics. Flappers, Gobbles. Some guy I don't know.
Hey kids, it's me, Gobbles, the Lernosaurus Rex.
Ooh, look at him, he's so cute. Ah.
It's time for...
Oh. Oh.
Never get away with this, Crabbington, or my name isn't Flappers, the Super
Flapper. You look so adorable, Flappers.
I plan to do a lot of getting away with it.
Eh.
Hand over the star power fish. The ultimate power and
Hand over the star power fish.
okay, I said I mean,
Well,
that's right.
well, darn it, he's gonna get away with his evil master plan now.
I'm so confused.
What the hell?
I'm Flappers the Dolphin, keeper of the star power fish.
Keeper of the star power fish.
Super Ultra Mega Death Bringing Guns and Lasers Saurus Rex?
Oh, sounds neat. Where are we?
Yeah, no, he won't. He only did that to sound even cooler.
This is the Central Console, the heart and soul of all of the Gameoverse. Gameoverse.
Gameoverse.
Who are you? I am the Great One, capital G, capital O. I watch over the Gameoverse. Great One.
Why are you a giant
Wow.
ball white?
I simply chose this form because, well, you
'Cause-
can comprehend it. Comprehend.
Wow, sounds like Gleam, but without kidnapping fighters and then cloning them, and turning other
What are you talking about?
video
You're just
game
a giant
characters
number
into
one.
spirits.
You should know your numbers.
Oh my
You should
god!
know Ultra Mega Deathbringer Guns and Lasersaurus Rex.
Wait a minute.
Silence! Silence!
You are like another one I've seen.
You have randomly been picked by the Central
But-
Console for your abilities.
Okay, but funny enough, she does not have arms. Little thing I wanted to note.
Only you two can save all of Gameoverse from Klesdoom the Conqueror. Klesdoom. Oh, right, sorry.
Alright,
How
sorry.
shall we find this fiend?
You'll be accompanied by an old, knowledgeable hero from games of old. Yo, radical dudes!
Oh.
The name's Kickflip McCauley.
Oh.
You can call me Kickflip McCauley.
This guy.
Yeah, I'll be your guide on this totally bogus journey. Whoa! Rock and roll adventure. Yeah!
Alright. So that does it for episode 1. And this is honestly a nice start to the series, because while it does have a fast pace, it's nice to see how Rubber Ross was getting the plot across for what's going to happen in the series itself, when taking a look at how short the episode is. But there are some other things to note that I do want to get into before we get into the next episode. So, it's an interesting thing to note that in the 2009 series, that Gobbles and Flappers were the protagonists of Gameoverse before the role was given to Kit and Caboodle for the 2026 series. But also, in the remake, in the pilot, in the remakes, I swear, I cannot speak, I'm sorry. But in the remake's initial teaser trailer pilot, that Gobbles' 2009 design can be seen in his game's UI HUD icon at the bottom left corner. But also, that Flabber's character design was inspired by the classic Sega series Echo the Dolphin. But in all that, and I swear to, I'm sorry you guys, it is just a little bit tough for me to speak today. I cannot speak for the life of me. But Gobbles, Flappers, and the Stegosaurus and Crabbington were originally in the Gameoverse 2009 series here. Because characters like Kit, Caboodle, Misinformation, Fold, Snappers, and Warwick wouldn't exist till the remake of the series until 2026. But while Crabbington isn't given much of a spotlight in the remake's trailer, you can see him for a brief second in the trailer in what appears to be Flapper's world. Which, when looking at this first episode, I can definitely see the similarities, especially when realizing now that well, I think you get the gist, but another interesting thing to note that in the 2026 remake series, Gobbles and Flappers are both voiced by their original voice actor, Aaron Hansen, since they were voiced by Aaron Hansen here in the original. But the 2026 remake series is now expanded to include more voice actors beyond Aaron Hansen. But also, I do want to note that Aaron Hansen also voiced the Titan in the Owl House series, which I had no idea until doing a bit more research into this for this live stream. That has had me really excited. Because for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a big fan of the Owl House series, and seeing that Aaron Hansen, the voice of the Titan from the Owl House, is playing in this from the original, but also the remake as Flappers and Gobbles, has got me very excited for just what's about to lie ahead for the pilot. Along with Michael Cusack voicing in it. Alright, so that is enough for now as we get into the second episode. As we get into episode 2. As we see, the description states, Gobbles struggles to maintain his new adopted persona in front of his friends, Wallace running into some old ones. Okay. Because in the last episode, we did see a bit of that with him just trying to look cool in front of Flappers by giving himself a fake name. Alright. Enough out of the way. Get into this. River Ninja Classics. I'm quite curious now if the remake series is gonna have an intro, especially with how long it's been since we got an actual Glitch Productions intro. Well, since, say, Meta Runner and Sunset Paradise. Oh, shoot.
What's with the disguise?
Oh, this is that.
So the bad guys don't recognize us.
So the bad guys don't recognize us.
Think of that.
Confusion? Clasdoom doesn't even know what you look like.
Why not think of that?
Hey hi,
What?
buddy friends. I'm the Stegosaurus. Hooray! Yay for sitting
Stegosaurus.
Oh, good day there, sir. Who I definitely do not know.
Golly,
Oh, no.
Something familiar. Do I myself know you?
No, sir, I do not believe we have ever met. Ever.
I believe we do not ever met, ever.
Hey, Ovary Raptor, get your butt ass over here.
Hey, ho! It's Ovary Raptor!
Ovary Raptor.
Hey, the sexual education dinosaur!
Does this guy person look something familiar to you?
Oh my, I'd know that muscular body and tiny arms anywhere. It's
Clasdoom spies! Kill them! Boy, oh,
What?
gee,
Close one.
Darn it, Flappers! You got
Close.
stuff everywhere.
Doing that, Trust. It makes you look like a woman.
Daddy never understood me.
Potentious.
Blast! How did these meddling fools know they were spies? They must be the chosen ones.
Oh God.
Make it out of this fortress alive.
Oh great. Well, I feel bad for Flappers killing his friends. Well, Gobbles' friends in this. Especially since they were spies for the antagonist in the OG series. Is just seeing the sad face on him when it happened, and then... I mean, right there, I just feel bad for him when seeing how Flappers KO'd his friends. Ugh. But I can't believe the way they went with the disguises for this. As when comparing it to the remake pilot's trailer, you can see just how much it leveled up with it being when characters die, the fact that it's more or less pixelated blood than, say, right here with the games. Which is a nice detail when taking inspiration from that. That just shows the evolution of the idea process. Alright. So now, seeing how Gobbles Legends as the chosen one continues with episode 3. And seeing its description, Gobbles and Flappers finally face the evil Kelsdoom. My guess is the main villain himself. But let me see. Chat. Oh hey, Flare Cat! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're enjoying everything so far. This is a bit... Well, we're getting it right into this next episode of Gameoverse with episode 3, 2009. And let me just get the captions up, as I forgot that in the last episode that we did just recently. And now, let's do this. Or well, shoot, I forgot the countdown. And I'll do it for the last one. Gameoverse.
Obstacle! Glesdu's fortress is just across this canyon. And how exactly are we gonna get across, Dick Flip McDick Butt? Jumptacular! God, I really hope he died painfully. Defying! Bet you didn't know this was
Hope he died
hoverboard.
Really?
Hoverboard. That's not hovering. You're like way above the ground. You're clearly flying. What would you know? You're just a dinosaur.
Wait, so really, would it really count as a hoverboard if it was that far up?
I was almost killed by a tree.
I was almost killed by a tree. 1 hour later at Kelsdoom's lair.
Go knock out those two guards with your guns and laser Saurus Rex abilities, and we'll be waiting right here. Doing absolutely nothing and watching intently at you using your aforementioned powers. Yes?
I have something I need to tell you.
Actually, no, I do. I'm not the keeper of the Star Power Fish Hill. I don't even have 150 of them. I only have 149. I'm a failure.
Dude, you just parodied Super Mario 64 right there.
So now that we're opening up, pouring our hearts out to each other, what do you want to share there, buddy?
That I've been lying to you. I'm even more awesome than I originally let you believe.
So yeah,
Oh,
I've been
fuck!
seeing my
I mean,
doctor
Gobbles,
about
really?
Dinosaurophobia. You know, it's extremely rare and highly
I got
unlikely, but
dinosaurophobia.
I've got it. No way, dude. I totally have something kind of similar.
Really? What would that be? Excuse me, kind sirs.
A T-Rex!
Oh no, a dinosaur! My allergies!
Oh, he's allergic.
The dinosaurs have been extinct for 65 million years, they said. It's extremely unlikely we'd come across...
I find it how good Aaron Hansen did with voicing these characters in the original.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The time-traveling assassins are here.
Who are you, mysterious figure? Who are you?
Aren't you Clisdoom?
Clisdoom?
What?
No, my name's Clisding. Aren't you the assassins who've come to stop me from becoming the almighty president of the Gameoverse?
Oh.
No,
He's trying to become president.
Your evil empire, right?
Evil empire?
Evil-
This is my mom's house.
This is my boss.
Quickly strike him down!
Quickly, Mr. President, don't let them get away with this.
Uh-oh.
I think they're trying to manipulate us.
Uh-oh.
Smarter than you look, guns and lasers, Rex.
Guns and lasers.
True. You've all just been puppets in a bigger picture. One that you
Oh my
couldn't
God.
comprehend. Oh God, not
So
this
you are
again.
like one.
Zero. Together with the Great One, we perpetuate chaos and disorder within the Gameoverse.
Well, besides, you know, what she does in the BFDI series.
Would cease to exist.
You are just tools of
Trying to manipulate people into signing her
We
contracts.
must always keep entertained.
For that is our purpose.
Whoa, twistacular!
Twistacular.
But you know this.
We can't let anyone else.
You shall be banished to the
No, different one, JMR.
Goodbye. For the record, I hate you
It's
all.
different universe. Oh, god darn it.
What's all that racket? Don't make me come down there!
What's all that racket? Don't make me come down. Oh my god. Okay, to be fair, that is funny just how quick they get in. Just how quick they get to this. With the main villain being revealed to be the Great One, but also Zero. As. Especially with the evil villain basically living in his mom's house. Which is a funny twist on this original series for Gameoverse. As I have to say, did not expect the Great One to be just twisting the vision for helping the villain become president in this. Yeah, yes, because the pilot's remake is going to be a lot different than this JMR. Especially noting on what we've seen in the teaser trailer for it. Yes, Flarecat, they are like one, but without the backstory, but also without the signing of contracts is what we can see here from getting to episode 3. But funny to note that this is the second time I've seen an evil well, not an algebraic, but rather an evil number. Yes, Rush is one way to put it. Alright. But I will also be doing the Christmas special in this live stream, because while it isn't a part of the main playlist for the series, I did see that it was unlisted, but I did find it on Web Archive when taking a look into it. Alright. But getting into this next episode, the final episode that was done for the... Alright. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do the countdown! Sorry, everyone. It's just, watching these episodes has been very, very exciting when taking a look into them. Alright. In 3, 2, 1, 0, and I almost forgot the captions. Okay, let's go. Rubber Ninja Classics.
I'm getting seasick.
What? How are you getting seasick, man? Through a dimensional rift.
Seasick, stupid.
You goober! Ooh. They're doing some major... Oh my god. This is like some Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff right here. Gameoverse.
Previously on Gameoverse. Gobbles the Lernosaurus and Flappers the Super Dolphin were chosen by the Central Council to battle the evil Klezdoom. Upon being summoned by the Great One, Gobbles lied about his identity and proclaimed that he was a
Yes.
for Guns and Lasersaurus Rex as he was ashamed of his past. Kickflip McGottly
Wow.
guided them to their destiny. They meet people, found out that the Great One was actually evil and that they had been used. Then they discovered
Yes.
the meaning of their very existence, and as a result were forever banished to the darkest depths of the Gameoverse. And now...
Nice
the
recap of
journey
the past
begins.
3 episodes for people who didn't watch them.
Where are we? The hell am I wearing?
Oh my god, they're in a medieval game.
Do not. That's hovering. When did you grow up?
This must be what puberty feels like.
What the hell is that thing above your head?
I don't know, but I seem to have lost the ability to control the volume of my own voice.
Holy shit.
Do something. This is freaking me out.
Okay.
Quickly!
Greetings, humble adventurer.
Whoa.
Welcome to Land of Lorecraft. Your first quest is...
Man, he got lower pitched voice that fast.
He's in dire need of help. Now go. What was that?
Puberty.
What was
my voice
puberty?
I'm becoming
My voice-
man.
You can't become a man. You're a freaking dolphin.
Oh.
Let's just go
Well, I
find
mean,
this
he
place.
could become an older dolphin.
Out of here. Hello?
Oh wait.
Is anybody home?
Oh, World of
Hello,
Warcraft?
magical dudes.
I didn't even think of that, Cat,
You can call
when
me
thinking about it.
Turnstead. Craptacular! Oh, great, you again. Let me guess. The question mark means everything you say is a question. Please
Yes.
make it stop. Question it for a dictacular. So,
Oh,
the great mage.
he became a kickflip Ollie. It became a Viking.
We're in need of a bit of muscle around these parts. Slay 10 boars and return to me with their tusks. What will this achieve? Boars?
What will
Do
this
you even
achieve?
know who you're talking to? This is Gobbles Lastor, the fearless warrior. Surely there's a much mightier task you may bestow upon this noble hero. Really, I'm fine with the whole boar thing.
I'm fine with the whole board thing.
I've heard of his heroics. Would he be up for slaying the dragon of Mount Doom?
Oh.
No, of
Well,
course not. That's far
I would
too
be up for
amateur
trying to
a man
slay a
of his talent.
dragon, even though I'm kind of one.
Bestow upon him the ultimate task. Let him slay the King of Darkness at the fortress of Icetown. That's a 25-man raid. For the last time, I'm not a man, I'm a freaking dinosaur. Precisely. Yes,
I'm not a
freaking
man, I'm a freaking
25 man.
dinosaur.
Well, I have been working out. Wait, what?
What? I swear, I didn't do anything, you guys. For some reason, the audio cut out there. I just think it might have been from copyrighted music.
Yes, such chaos will be brought.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I think it's time we created
Wow.
more chaos. More chaos.
God.
Brilliant.
Teapot all over again, with one taking over.
Where the hell am I? What am I, an elephant?
What am I, enough? And that is all the episodes from the original series of Gameoverse. Alright, but before we get into a bit more knowledge of the series, like I promised, we do got the Christmas episode. Alright. But getting it up. Yeah, wait, let me just check the chat first. Okay, was the laps are... Yeah, no, that's because Crabbington's design got... Well, his color got a little swapped to match with the world. It definitely did happen, but before we get to bit of the end of this, it is time to look into the Christmas special, even though it's April, going in May. But it's an early Christmas this year. As we get into this in 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's do this. Holiday greetings from Gameoverse.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Oh my god.
Another glorious year is coming to a close, and it's almost that time of
The
year
high
once
quality
again.
of the video!
Season of giving. Though, being an animated video game character in an alternate twisted reality does somewhat inhibit my ability to give to the beings of your dimension. All I can truly offer
That's
you
okay,
is
Gobbles.
of laughter. Giftacular!
That's right, Gobbles.
Aw,
I think someone could use the gift.
Flappers
of
is a reindeer.
Introduce them to our
He's so
adventure in
cute.
Gameoverse.
With many episodes
Ah.
on the way in the coming year, there's never
Aw, nice to
been
see a little
another
reference to other
and
characters
this
right
exciting
there.
new series. Happy holidays! Yeah!
Oh, and the tree fell on Flappers. Wait, what did he say right there?
I was almost killed by a tree.
I was almost killed by a tree. What the heck? Oh. That is a nice little Christmas special they did for, that was amazing. Especially to announce more episodes of the series. Alright, so now we switch back over to Stream Room. So, after seeing all of Gameoverse's original episodes, I must make my statement. This was a good idea of a series when taking a look into it. Especially with the idea behind it, with bringing together these video game characters from different worlds for battling an evil, for stopping it, which really piques my interest, especially when thinking of it like Super Smash Bros. The Super Smash Bros. Series. That is so cool to see that Rubber Ross wanted to do, especially with inspiration from a lot of his favorite childhood video game series. Just being there for all this, just amazing. But after seeing all these, there are some of the biggest things to note from the original series, but also with the remake series itself. For the original series... Oh, wait. Sorry, you guys, I got my notes out and then I'm just accidentally typing stuff into it. But episode 5 was in the works for some time, but it never got released. There was even one script written which unfortunately got scrapped, and another one was never released to the public, but was considered way better. However, there is a single preview shot of the scrapped episode 5 from the original series that I'm going to get the image up now. Let me just get the image up from episode 5, and I don't know why it's all the way up there, but here it is. Which would have been interesting to see how they went with the World of Warcraft world a bit more. That honestly has me interesting. Well, that honestly has had me quite interested when seeing this image. And after seeing episode 4, how they would have continued on, especially with this newest arc for Gobbles continuing his journey, along with them battling alongside, well, all the villains. As I find it sad the fact that the series didn't really continue on after episode 4 would continuing with this new arc. Oh. JMR. Oh, okay, to be fair, it does kind of resemble Candyland a bit, but with a bit of, say, less candy. Because I agree with you there, JMR. But the biggest thing to note that with Gameoverse, the remake series was in the works for a while, with Rubber Rosh trying to pitch Gameoverse to multiple studios, but the concept got shot down for being an unoriginal idea, which honestly is very sad to see when just taking a look into the series with how inspired it is with video game characters trying to save their worlds from this evil. As I love how Glitch came along to pick up Rubber Ross on the idea for Gameoverse, for giving it the love and respect it deserves for a series, but also for its remake pilot. That is going to be very awesome to see. Because after Glitch's work on Knights of Guinevere's pilot last year, and being their first ever 2D animated project, it's had me excited to see what they were going to do now, especially when being able to have that power to do 2D animation. As I'm very hyped to see what's going to be all in the remake's pilot. Also, when just taking a look at how it will differ from the original being a full-fledged pilot instead of just being a couple minutes long, to really give that emphasis for the remake, but also the love it deserves from Glitch. But I honestly do want to know what you guys thought in the live chat. Oh, Cat. Remember the bearded line go. Wait, what? Wait, what you talking about, Cat? I don't understand. I don't understand what lion symbol. Are you talking about it for the episode? Because I know you're talking about it, but I don't know exactly. Oh, the World of Warcraft outline. Okay, now. The symbol choppers was where. Okay. Now I get it. What you guys were talking about. I'm really glad you're convinced for watching the series, Rush. Because after a lot of the drama that surrounded the teaser trailer, I just felt like it was unfair for people to just be calling it out with the fact of how much Glitch was doing with having the Amazing Digital Circus, and then just with Knights of Guinevere, and then the Gaslight District. As I felt like, no, this pilot deserves its fair chance, because it's the biggest thing when remembering the fact that SMG4, one of the very biggest first series that Glitch had started from, ended last year, and now that they're taking a new path for starting up stuff, that Glitch, well, for this new series, that Gameoverse definitely deserves its chance to shine in the spotlight, just like everything else has. Yeah, there was drama, because honestly, I try to avoid drama the best I can, because I do not like getting involved with it unless I really need to. As I just find it sad how there was drama surrounding this project. Especially with how good the teaser trailer looked. But with only having about 2 weeks left till May, it's got me quite curious to see when they're gonna drop the initial teaser trailer for Gameoverse's release date. Because it's got me so hyped, but when thinking about it, with how Glitch always does their stuff on Fridays, that I'm thinking we could be getting the initial trailer by May 1st when getting into May. Because with how Glitch likes to set their stuff out with between 2 weeks, it does have me theorizing the fact that we're gonna get to the trailer possibly on May 1st and then be going from there. With getting the initial pilot itself, along with... Because we know we don't got too much longer till The Amazing Digital Circus's final episode will release in theaters. Which makes me think that they will be doing that 2-week gap for both. For both series, when really thinking about it. Alright, so... JMR, will you do a pro gamer move in the future in any of your possible gameplays? It's been a hot minute for getting back into doing stuff for, say, live stream gameplay let's plays. But I'm really hoping to get back into stuff soon, and I know I've been saying this, but I'm hoping to really get back into stuff soon, because there is a specific live stream let's play series I want to do for getting another remake series hyped up for that I am really excited for, but also was a major part of my childhood when looking back on it. But thank you for asking about it, JMR. Rush, Glitch loves to make surprises apparently. They really do, because with them really dropping the ball for the Amazing Digital Circus's theatrical premiere, it's got me excited for seeing what they got in store, especially for the initial trailer itself for Gameoverse. Because seeing how they did the Knights of Guinevere trailer up for it, it's got me so hyped to see how awesome the pilot's gonna look from the new little shots we'll get in the trailer. Alright. Have you ever played Dead Rising? I have not, J-Money, but I would honestly love to in the future. Once I got a bit more time. Chloe! Ah! Welcome to the live chat! Everyone, co-veteran Reactor and my sister, Chloe, is in the chat. Well, we're not actually sisters, but we are sisters. I declare us sisters. Ah! Oh, dropping... Shoot, I did not realize that when... Yeah, I didn't realize that for dropping the ball was a negative term, everyone. Huh. That one song... Oh, crud. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat, people, for The Amazing Digital Circus, because I need to remind you guys that I still have not watched episodes 7 and 8. But I promise, they will be coming soon. We haven't gotten into recording them yet, as we are on a week's break right now for doing stuff, but we will be getting back into stuff soon with stuff, well, with new videos for episodes 5 and 6. Very soon. Ah. Yeah, I see it there, Cat. But when watching this and rewatching the game, well, the trailer, it's teaser trailer for Gameoverse, has got me really hyped for when the pilot's coming out, but also it's got me in the mood for getting a t-shirt. Also, the pilot's merch. Because I really want to support the series in any way I can, and it's going to be just so exciting when getting into it. Thanks, JMR. Alright. I think that about does it for this stream. And I really want to thank all you guys out there for coming, because I know I haven't been very active this month with a lot of stuff, but it's just a lot of stuff's been happening in real life for me that's been making me less focused on stuff right now than usual with my new full-time job, but also other stuff on the side. And I really thank you guys all for the support, especially for getting back into stuff with the live streams, but also the videos. Alright, that's gonna do it for this live stream. So now, if you guys like the stream, make sure to smash that subscribe button for more awesome live streams in the future just like this, and make sure to click that notification bell to not miss my latest stream, but also my next video, well, my latest videos. But I'm SwordHeartStudios, and I'll see you guys all next time. But take care, everyone. Bye-bye.